My name is Jeff Kilcoyne. We're here at Jeffrey Roberts Salon in lovely Worcester, Massachusetts. We've been in this location for about 5 years, and about 6 months ago now we introduced the Freestylists system to our staff to rave reviews. Like with anything new, there was a little bit of an adjustment period, just, obviously going from a wall unit to a unit that hangs down from the ceiling above you. I think everybody really wanted to use them, so everybody adjusted to them really quickly, with the exception of the occasional knock on the head of one of our guests. I think the transition went pretty smooth.
All the way to the
It's got a little dust on it. We haven't used these in a while, but this was our old method. 16 extension cords, all wrapped up, tripping clients, tripping guests on the floor, that kind of a thing. Like, I don't even know if I know how to plug these in anymore. This is the one we keep around just to blow dry hair off the floor. This is Debbie's famous blow dryer. She doesn't want to use her Freestylist blow dryer to blow hair off the floor. What we've noticed too is a change definitely in the electric bill as well. The blow dryers aren't running, because this is my favorite. When they go to do something else and the blow dryer is still running under their arm, and then they go back to use it, or this one when the blow dryer is still running in the holster and nobody's anywhere near it. So we've been able to eliminate that and definitely cut some of the electric bill down. I'm like, see, already this is all in my way. We're sort of getting more of an 80s kind of a feel coming back into hair, so we're getting away from the hair being really stick straight. We're starting to build a lot more volume back in the hair, so I think our blow dryers are also going to start to play a much bigger role in what we do every day in the salon. So what we've been working with as we blow dry the hair is blow drying the sections and then clipping them up, so that we're starting to build a little bit of wave into the hair. So it's not an extra step to get a curling iron or get your flat iron out to give the hair a little bit of a bend. And we've had a much easier time with this, because we're gonna, as I'll show you, we're going to blow dry the hair, and then we've got to let the dryer go so that we can go in and do more of our wrap or our set, so the hair can cool with a little bit of wave to it. And then our blow dryer is right here, so we can come right back to it and get right back into the next section. So it's actually going to really quicken the process. And the only thing my guest has to hold this time, where sometimes I've asked them to hold my blow dryer, or again I've put it under my arm, the only thing they're going to have to hand me are some small clips this time. So just keeping nice clean sections, and we're going to actually just clip that hair out of the way. Back to our beauty school pin curl days. Now before this whole, working this technique on the whole head used to take a lot more time, as you had to come back over here, put the blow dryer down, put the blow dryer in your drawer, find it again when it was time to pick it back up. The blow dryer is always right above, so we never have a challenge with that. We did run into a few things, just as far as some sort of mechanics that we're working on. Again, you don't have to have a death grip on the unit. It really does float nicely and work with you and work right around, so that inevitably getting that cord caught around your client's neck is not going to happen, so we don't have to worry about that. Positioning was one of the bigger challenges we had, and I noticed a few of the staff members, even changing their grip on the blow dryer to hold it more this way. And again, where it's really light, the cord really holds the unit up quite a bit, so you're not fighting with it. One of the other things is to no more broken blow dryers. No more blow dryers falling on this floor and smashing, so we have had to worry about less of that than before. So one of the things that we were challenged with initially is, well, everybody having different blow dryers or everybody having different taste in blow dryers, and recently we had all decided on having more of a uniform look in the salon, so we had all switched to Solonos. So fortunately with the Freestylist system, we were able to have our favorite Solano blow dryers transition to become part of the system. So this is the blow dryer that we were all used to using. So again, there was less of a transition for us, you know, going into this new system, because these were a dryer that we already used and we already liked. We liked these blow dryers, but you know, at the end of the day, we all had huge forearms and biceps because they are a little bit on the heavy side. So now, also with the Freestylist system, they are much lighter, and we don't have to worry about, you know, having that uneven workout look going on. So one of the other things that we noticed is we had a few guests that have come in, and they're more than willing to see any of the staff in the salon because the staff is all trained really well and they all do a nice finish. Some of the younger staff members, you know, where everybody had their own different blow dryers that they were using, hadn't gotten to the point where they were investing you know, $150 or so, $200 into a really good blow dryer. So guests were actually shying away from going to them because their tools weren't as good, and so they would wait or choose to sit with another staff member simply because their blow dryer was better. So it was stronger, if it was hotter, that kind of a thing. So now we have the ability where we've got 13 units here in the salon, everybody's got one, and a guest can sit pretty much in any chair in the salon and get a really nice finish from one of our staff members. We're going to add a little Workforce 9, my favorite brushable finishing spray, just to kind of get everything set in there. One of the most important things that we found was the showing everybody the ability to be able to change the tension as well as change the height, because we've got people at different heights, so allowing them to, you know, work with that for about 2 weeks until they really found that right tension that was going to work for them as the dryer goes up and down. And that was a really big aha for everybody, and I think that made everybody a little bit more comfortable with the fact that they could control exactly the features on that particular dryer that were going to work best for them. So it didn't, it actually enhanced their work. It didn't take away from it at all. Just going to finish it off with a little satin wear too, just to kind of smooth those edges out. And Katie's almost ready for a date tonight. Katie's got a lot of hair, so just the time that I save not running back and forth for my blow dry, it gives me the opportunity to do a little bit extra for my guests, where I'm not trying to get them out and then worrying about the next person coming in. So we can, we can dress it up a little bit more and also spend a little bit more time educating them on how to finish their own hair, because I think that's one of the biggest things, that we're so consumed with trying to get it done that we forget that we have to teach them how to do it so that they can go home and reproduce that as well. Because it just gives me a little bit more time to enjoy my craft and to do, what I do, and I'm not so caught up in the mechanics of everything that's going on.